This is a message to those of you who believe in following the law for the sake of following the law. Have you been living in a cave your whole life? Haven't you ever heard of things like the Holocaust, or the Inquisition, or the Trail of Tears? Don't you realize that at one point in American history, it was legal to beat your slaves, but illegal to teach them to read? Or that the Supreme Court once decided that a slave was not a human being, but a piece of property, with no rights whatsoever? This is the same institution that interprets our laws today, and you have to be pretty fucking dense to think that we've somehow attained a state of perfection in the 153 years since then. Quite the contrary, the books are filled with stupid laws, written by corrupt pieces of shit who only care about helping their campaign donors keep their monopolies in place. This is not a call to anarchy, it is a call to consciousness. Respect for each other is key. There are certain things that we have agreed to, such as not allowing people to kill each other, steal, etc. The establishment wants you to believe that they are the ones holding society together, but that is a lie. We are the ones who choose to live peacefully within society. It is mathematically impossible for there to ever be enough police to keep everyone in line, but they create the illusion that without them, society would fall apart. However, if you look at the world around you, you will find that only an extremely small percentage of people require incarceration for the safety of the public, while the rest of us live in peace with one another with no prodding whatsoever. The media has created a perverted, distorted version of reality that depicts humanity as cruel, indifferent, stupid, and lazy. This too is a lie. The fact is, you can go anywhere in the world and knock on a random door, and the person who answers is much more likely to help you than harm you. So, while we must be aware of the dangers that face us, there is no need for us to fear one another. We have been divided from each other, so that those responsible for the psychological manipulation of society can profit from us. One of their tools is the law. If you obey the law simply because it is the law, then you have outsourced your moral integrity to some very shitty people, and I'm sorry to say that you are no better than a Nazi. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "An individual who breaks a law that conscience tells him is unjust, and who willingly accepts the penalty of imprisonment in order to arouse the conscience of the community over its injustice, is in reality expressing the highest respect for the law." Laws are a social contract, meant to keep peace and order. When they are abused by those in power, we have the right and the duty to peacefully resist, and continue to obey our conscience, our reason, and above all, the golden rule. So go smoke a joint with a cop, or split a bag of psilocybin mushrooms with a judge, and you will be making the world a better place.